Hi, welcome to my blog. My name is Tom Shu, and today we're going to do a tutorial where I show you how to clean up your lips. See, this image looks pretty good when it's this size on the screen, but if you were doing something for like an ad campaign or a poster, something that's like 30 by 60, you're going to see a lot more detail than you can see now. So when we zoom in to say 100%, you can see that the lipstick is in the pores of her skin. So we need to straighten that up. A lot of times I tell you to duplicate your layer, okay, in order to give yourself the safety net, and we'll do that. Control J or Command J on the Mac, but look at the file size. Look what we've just done. We've taken a 71.6 meg file and we made it 143 megs. And we're only trying to retouch the area of the mouth. So there's no sense in duplicating the whole layer when you don't have to. You can selectively grab pieces. So we'll delete that layer, and what we'll do is we'll come over here and grab our lasso tool, and we'll just sample this area by creating a lasso around it. Now we can copy and paste this onto a new layer, or we can do the same thing. Control J or Command J on a Mac, and it will just put our selection on a new layer. Now look at the file size. It's 71 meg file to a 79.6 meg file. We're not going to be slowing our computer down if we had to do lots of retouching, creating lots of layers. We won't be bogging our machine down. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to take and clean this area up. Well, there's so many ways you could do things. However, in this case, we're going to use the clone stamp tool. So if you come over here and grab this thing, it looks like a stamp tool. Okay, and we're going to sample an area. Just sample an area up here. Now, when you select your brush, it depends on the image how hard you want the brush to be. But if you use a soft brush, a soft edge brush, it's going to look real mushy on this edge. So we want our brush to be somewhere, in the middle, 50, 60, somewhere around in there. We'll try that. So what we'll do is we'll sample an area somewhere around over here, and we sample an area to clone from by hitting the Alt key. Alt is Option key on a Mac. So we'll just come over here, and it will select when we paint this new lip in. Okay, do you see how we can do that? Control J to back that off. I'm going to make my brush a little bit smaller. Okay, and I'm going to sample right above the lip. Alt key, sample. So I'm going to click here, and now I'm going to hold the Shift key down, and I'm going to come over here and click, and you can see that it makes a perfect line for us. Don't worry so much about this discolored skin, because what we'll do is we'll make our brush a little bit bigger, and we'll sample from this area right above it, and we'll just clone it in. See how I can change that and blend that back in? Okay. You kind of get the idea where we're going with this. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab our Alt key and sample again from right here. And we're just going to clean over the top of this lip. Maybe we need to sample a little bit higher. Okay, we're going to sample again. And I'm only concerned with the edge right at the lip at this point. I just want to straighten it up. Okay, so that's pretty straight. So I'll grab the Alt key again, sample. The trick with working with the clone stamp tool is to sample a lot from the area in which you're working in. So I'm going to hold the Shift key down and just make a straight line there. Clean that lip up. Same thing over here. We're going to select an area with the Alt. We're just going to paint in a nice edge there. Okay. So I'm going to sample here. Click. Hold the Shift key down and draw a nice line. So that cleans up the lips pretty nicely. Now to fix this area up here, what we'll do is we'll add a layer mask to it. And since it's in white and it's revealing everything, we want to hide this area. So we're going to be painting in black. So we're going to hit the X key to invert it. We're going to go to the brushes. Same thing with our brush. We're going to make somewhere around 50, 60 on the hardness for this image. We'll size the brush up a little bit. Click on your layer mask and just paint away any discolored area that you're not happy with. If you make a mistake, Control Z or Command Z. So there you have it. Maybe we got to do a little bit more over here. Zoom out just a little bit. And here's a before and after. I want to thank you all for taking time to visit my blog today. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. And until next time, we'll see you soon.